Good news, though, is that their 4 new signings, Gigery, Sky, Fearless, and Addo, will arrive before March 31st, just in time for Stage 3. Doa, we're going to ask you to circle a date for us on the calendar. When will the Dragons get their first win?
I've got one. You ready?
Yes.
We've got it right here. Their first win, I don't know if you can see this, April 4th, 2018. That will be the first day Shanghai Dragons win a match. They play against Dallas in the first match on the first day of Stage 3. I think that's a great opportunity for them to show what their new additions have, what they bring to the table, and to maybe bring sort of a surprise against a softer opponent. So I think if they're ever going to get a win, this is going to be...
I'm really close to Pam now.
Yeah, but they still have theirs.
Yeah.
We're taking a 55.
We
I
get
can
so
spawn camp
first.
Zarya actually. Yeah.
Can't believe it.
Okay, you guys fight payload. I'm gonna spawn camp Zarya. They have no grab. You can use yours.
Do we have EMP? Do we have EMP?
No, they have 2 payload.
Bubbling you right?
You get it. What? I instant died. What?
Zarya dead.
Okay, nice.
See? Look.
Winnable.
Wow.
Dallas such a deep roster. Today, we find out who they'll be fielding. Custa coming in on support. Chips look fun. Put out for him.
It's just so hard. Oh no! It's just so hard to not smile.
Everyone, welcome back. My name is Zoe, and during the halftime break, our desk discussed AKM's performance on Genji. So at the end of halftime, I actually got to chat a little bit with the Dallas Fuel coach, KyKy, who let me in on, well, basically why AKM is playing that Genji. Now, see, as the soldier player, it is generally, at the moment in this current meta, expected to also be able to pick up that Genji role. And as a matter of fact, this is something AKM has been practicing for 5 weeks. So even before he joined the Dallas Fuel for the Overwatch League, he's already been experimenting a little bit and channeling his inner Chimada. Now, I assume that means that we might see more of that in the future, but for now, let's look at map number...
One day I'll be watching you on San Fran hanging your jersey on my wall. You, believe it or not, that if there's... that's probably the one team I'll never be on. If there was 12 teams, that is probably the team I'll never be on. So, Guy Hero. I think he's only won over 4 months in a row with that tier 1 submarine. Thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate it, dude.
Effect in the DPS of the Fuel out of the fight.
I feel like this is the first time in Stage 2 that we've really seen that Stage 1 Boston Uprising.
It's really nice to see.
Impressed a lot of us. Yeah, in part, a lot in part. Gamsu
A great opportunity to use this Dragon Blade. Now you should be able to go to town with it, right? You know there's no support ult on the other side.
2 ticks, by the way, for the Seoul Dynasty. That might have passed without noticing, as there was a lot of noise going on, so it's hard to hear the tone. But Seoul are already 2/3 of the way to capturing this one, and now it's going to be a Nano Blade time for Libero. Going to go in here. He's found Mirror already. Looking down for Toby. Decides Zuma might be the optimal target there. A slash through, and this is nasty. Oh, Libero! It's 5 kills. 10 HP left. Nothing gets you going.
They force it out now.
Yeah, NEKO pops that Transcendence, had to stay alive somehow. Effect backing away, Trance on the Dallas side, 2 Dragon Blade coming in for AKM, trying to cut away through these high health targets, through the support ultimates. No kills. They do get the...
Well, no, the only reason why I say that is because it was probably the most obvious team that I should have been on. Right? And if I wasn't on it, then there's a reason, that's how it is, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to any teams, doing anything like that. I'm not playing Overwatch League. No Overwatch League. No Overwatch League.
Seconds is enough for the NYXL to finish the map. Are you kidding me?
But well, you can see as soon as they they decide not to give the high five, that's awesome. That's the last thing. But, so you can see as soon as Libero, he was firing a few shots at.
Pretty sure, yes, Saebyeolbe was waiting for Munchkin on the high ground. It's going to force him out of position, but doesn't force the recall. Sound Barrier now being used, but Miro didn't benefit from it. It doesn't matter because he found Mono regardless. Fleta hoping to set up on the high ground. It doesn't work! It's a sleep dart from Mark. Perfect shutdown there. Dragonblade coming in for Libero now. The cleanup crew is here, and you know we have to do it to him. 3 for Libero. And that'll be it for Seoul on this attack. Great recovery.
And play and just decision making here when Fleta goes out to use this tack visor. Just look at how perfectly placed this is.
See if
he
you
come around the
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This guy. Mono's down now. Munchkin stands on the point. That's 2 ticks. Saebyeolbe and NEKO jump into the fray. Transmatrix already tested to its limits, and that's another Transcendence from J-Hong. Are you kidding me? He brings it back in now. NEKO in over the top to be desuited with the Dragon Blade on the backline, but Libero managed to yield him a kill. Saebyeolbe, Libero down, NEKO desuited, Arc falling. Mano trying to get to the point here. We are in overtime. Unbelievable. Mano throws the Biodome down and stays alive for a little while, but it's a very short-lived sojourn in peace and quiet. Yeah, you have it. We get another minute from both of these teams to see if either one can get the edge. But it's like you can't separate these two. You can fit them both under a tissue mat.
Libero gets taken out by Miro even, but just that DPS duo of New York really coming to life. Libero getting good value at Dragon Blades too. 2.5 kills per Dragon Blade. Obviously, you know that 4K has something to do with it, but still, 12 Dragon Blade kills so far in this map. So this is something that Seoul does sometimes. They kind of hide their players around.
Oh my lord.
Maybe they get like a quick assassination where it's like a dash and a headshot.
They got the bush camouflage on their first drop map. Pretty OP. Saebyeolbe in. Oh, there it is! J-Hong! Didn't see that one coming. Mano is a casualty to this though. Perhaps just collateral damage at this point. New York do lose him in the process, and that might be their undoing. It's a 2-2 right now. Saebyeolbe forced to step back. No recall there, so he's benefiting from healing for the time being. Jonark's keeping him topped up nicely. And with Toby down, absolute chaos bestowed in the backline.
And that's exactly
12 frames of me being hacked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And then 28 when I get hacked. If anyone ever tells you, ever tells you that hack is fair right now, I want you to show them this.
Sending Jonark and Miro's down.
New York has actually flipped the point because Saebyeolbe goes all the way on the flank.
Oh, you're coming with recall. Oh, big recall. Saebyeolbe wipes his brow. Gets himself out of that one.
So Saebyeolbe goes all the way on the
fine, and that's a latent pulse bomb. He gets another. NEKO gets desuited and taken down, and J-Hong's had enough of this nonsense. Now he's starting to fire up. Finds Mano. Charged Discord orb there. Coming in with the orbs of destruction, and now gives the Transcendence over the rest of the Seoul Dynasty. They are far from done. Jonark pushed back into the corner, and J-Hong, you better believe he's going to take credit for that kill.
Well, like, that's what he messaged me. He said, I'm down 60 inches to go.
Shut up!
No.
Oh, toxic.
Yeah.
Okay. How it takes you so long to eat.
That's toxic. I'm reporting that. That's too toxic.
How long does it take me to fucking foot long though? Seriously.
Yeah, it takes me like 3 minutes. Oh.
What a fucking God! What an asshole, dude.
Is he coming back or is he actually?
No, he leaves any game that Fuey's in. He's a fucking dude. He's a piece of shit. Wow. Dude, that one's going on YouTube.
And Stilla should be able to get back to the fight in a hurry.
Zed making his way. He's going to try and get back in.
There's
a
big,
great shatter.
How did he get behind him? Fragi. Hashtag just Fragi things. Sneaks up behind you in the cafe.